Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing the top 6 It Girl bags for 2025. I really just wanted to share these bags because I've been loving them, but also I was definitely influenced to buy them from social media and things like that, just because I've been seeing them so much. Others I've had in my collection that I'm just kind of seeing resurfacing this year, and I just kind of wanted to chat about these beautiful bags and kind of what's trending right now. So this is a new style of video, so at the end of this, definitely let me know if you like this sort of content from me. But before I get into it, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alyssa, and I come on here twice a week and I review my luxury and contemporary handbags. And I love handbags so much that I invented a product for them last year called handbag heels. Handbag heels are the first ever magnetic purse feet. I invented them last year, and they are really designed to protect the bottom of your bags and help them stand up perfectly straight. Handbag heels are trademarked and patent pending, so you can only find them here with me. I'm also on Etsy and in the TikTok shop. I will show you them in this video as well. I use them on all of my bags that don't already have feet on them. Not only are they great for protecting the bottom of your bags, but they're also great for those bags that tend to topple over. They'll really help them to stand up on their own. We have 9 different colors and 2 different styles to choose from, and I also sell some bag charms, so if you're interested in any of that good stuff, you can shop at thegalsguideshop.com. All the information is in the description box down below. All of that to say, if you love all things handbags, you're definitely in the right place, and I think you're gonna love it here. So you should consider subscribing down below. Hit that little red button. I would love to have you join this little community with me here. And to my current subscribers, thank you so much for making this community such a beautiful place to be. I'm always so blown away and thankful every week that I post and get to chat with you in the comments down below. All of your kindness, all of your compliments, your love and support truly means the world to me, and it really drives me to want to keep doing this every week. I'm so passionate about handbags, and I love getting to chat about this shared love and passion with you all. So thank you for your support as always. That being said, let's get into the video. So I have an array of brands, and really I'm just going to be sharing what I've been seeing, what I think is trending right now. Very hot bags that I am so thankful to have in my collection, but also some other variations that I don't have. So I'm going to go in no particular order. I'm just going to start with what I have in front of me. So starting off, this bag is from Coach, and I really felt like it took the internet by storm at the end of last year into this year, and I just think it's still been so popular, and I don't think that you can go wrong with this style. I also think that this style will be around for a while. I think it's going to stand the test of time based on the popularity. But in 2025, an It Girl bag is definitely the Coach Quilted Tabbies. This is the one that I have in the size 20. This is my newest one. This is also a new color release from Coach. So this is the color Cream. I got this one on Amazon. It is a department store exclusive, and they also have it on Amazon. But I think that this bag is one that you can't go wrong with because it is cute, it is elegant, it's luxurious, and I think people are loving it for the fact that it looks like high-end luxury for less. It is an expensive bag from Coach if you're comparing to their normal price points. For example, the 20 size retails for $3.95 and the 26 size retails for $5.50. In my opinion, that is a giant jump between the sizes, but I love both sizes. I have the sage and the black in the 26, and then I have the cream and the denim in the color indigo denim in the size 20. I love them both. Having essentially 4 quilted tabbies in my collection is definitely a testament to how much I love them. I think that they are high quality, easy to carry, easy to style and match with things, and there's just an effortless luxuriousness about it. So I think that's why people are loving these right now. You know, these are very much a popular bag because they are so well crafted, and I think the quilted leather just is very much a historic kind of look, especially because Chanel has been doing quilted leather bags for many, many years, and I feel like a quilted bag just continues to be popular year after year. But I think this particular style in 2025 is definitely one that I'm seeing on social media. It is insanely popular. and they keep coming out with more styles. So they have a patchwork one for fall, which is really stunning. It's a gorgeous blend of black and brown leathers and textures, so definitely check out a quilted tabby if you haven't already. It's definitely a trending bag this year. The next bag that is absolutely trending is the Speedy 25 from Louis Vuitton. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's trending so much. So Louis Vuitton recently came out with the P9 Speedies, which are like super durable, you know, high-end leather instead of canvas on the Speedy bags, and they're really quite expensive, but they're meant to be like essentially the Birkin of the Louis Vuitton. They're very difficult to find. They come in these vibrant, gorgeous colors, and I feel like when they did that, they kind of created this exclusivity around the Speedy bag, which is a Speedy that's been around forever. I mean, the actual design and the heritage behind the Speedy bag from Louis Vuitton has been around for a long time, and it's kind of been like a mainstream bag that anybody could get. And I think that when they did this with the P9s, that everyone wanted a regular Speedy, because it's like, well, I'm not going to spend $12,000 on this new Speedy, but I am going to rock and love my vintage Speedy, and I'm going to pull it out from the back of my closet and things like that. So I actually was influenced to buy a Speedy 25 this year. This is from, I believe, 2001. I got this on Whatnot. I have it in the gorgeous damier azur. I have this dressed up because I think the Speedy, also with it being kind of that new launch, this bag is so good for bag charms. And this year, I think bag charms are all the rage. Everybody loves them. I myself love them so much. I love to personalize my bag. And so I added this pearl and gold chain from Amazon. I added my own vachetta leather strap, which I also got from Amazon. I added this little bow, which I tied on here from Michaels. It's just got like the most gorgeous, like dainty flowers on there. I have this little like charm. It's got bows on it. I found this at TJ Maxx, and I just thought it really looked nice with the rest of the vibe. And then I also have my handbag heels on the bottom of this bag. So these are the gold round handbag heels. They are completely magnetic, and they are protecting that vachetta leather. Now, the bag was pre-loved, so it does have corner wear from before I owned it, but I do want to preserve this bag. Essentially, it is an iconic piece, and I want to have it in my collection forever. So I have my handbag heels on here. There are interior magnets that go on the inside of the bag, and then you just line up your heels. I leave these on here forever. They work amazing on canvas. I will say I have no issues leaving them on a canvas bag. I think that they just kind of become a part of the bag. I do put on the card that it's not recommended to keep them on bags, just because I can't possibly say that I've tried them on every single material. It's really more of a disclaimer. You can do what you feel. I just want to make sure that they're not going to react or respond with a material or anything like that. I have never had an issue where handbag heels have damaged a bag or anything like that. So I'm going to tell you, I am in love with the product, obviously, but they're really not abrasive on your bags. They're not going to hurt your bags. I just say that because I genuinely don't know of what every material will do. It's really more of a protection for me. So that is why that's on the card. If you have purchased handbag heels, I do have a little bit of some helpful tips on a card that goes in your package, but I use these on all of my canvas bags and my leather bags, my calfskin bags, pebbled leather, all of it, and they work so great. So back to this gorgeous piece, I think it is great because you've got that slouch mixed with a little bit of structure, the Speedy style bag. You can fit so much in here. I also think there's been a rise this year in larger bags. So I think that being able to fit more, and also all of the Jane Burkifying going on, I think that it's really kind of created this culture this year of doing whatever you want to your bags, really wearing them and using them. And that is going to lead me into the next thing that I think is really trending this year, which is vintage bags. But I will say I've been seeing a lot of vintage Dior. I've been seeing it on my social media, whether it's kind of a saddle style bag or a pochette. I've been seeing a lot of that navy Dior trotter print. I don't own any of the navy print in my collection. I have a denim lady bag, and then I have this bag that I'm going to share with you. This is a bag that I've been loving wearing, and I think I've been more inspired to bring it out because of all all of the posts I've been seeing on vintage Dior bags, but this is my small Boston bag from Dior. This is a rare find. I had searched for this for years, and it has the like canvas. It's a very durable canvas with patent leather. It has gold hardware, and it has the original locking keys. I mean, it is a beautiful, immaculate bag. I absolutely love it so much. I just took it with me shopping this summer when I went to Toronto. I've been wanting to wear it more and more, and I just think the look of it is very iconic. It has a vintage look, but also has a little bit of modernness to it with the black and white. I just think it is so pretty. The navy, to me, tends to look a little bit more vintage, depending on the style of bag, but I do think that a vintage Dior right now is just so popular. All of the it girls are wearing vintage Dior bags. I do think that the current Dior bags on the market are very much overrated for the price point. I think that people are starting to not compromise on quality and how much they're spending and all of that stuff. Now, I have never purchased a Dior bag from the store just because they are astronomically expensive. There was a Lady Dior bag that I saw that I thought was stunning, and it was $6,600, and I just could not justify that spend. So for me, buying vintage is not only sustainable, but I feel like you're getting the look for a lot less, and I think that this bag is just a prime piece of artwork, honestly. I think that it is beautiful. The Boston style bags are very functional. You can fit so much, and similar to the Speedy, I think the iconic look of it is what makes it so popular. The next It Girl style bag of 2025 is an East-West, and I actually have two variations of this. So firstly, I'm talking about a top handle East-West, and I do think, again, similar to the vintage style I was talking about before, I think vintage Louis Vuitton is very hot right now as well. This is the Poppin' Court bag. This is a vintage style. They no longer make this. If they were to re-edition this, I think essentially this is like the on-the-go East-West, which is also very popular right now. But I think an East-West bag is going to continue to be popular. It's been popular all year round, and this style is just a beautiful, effortless bag. I think even if you don't get the Poppin' Court, there are loads of other East-West style bags. Even Coach did a Rogue 26. It was a little bit smaller than this, which is why I didn't get that one. I needed it to be just a little bit bigger, but there are so many brands coming out with this sort of shape that I think we're going to continue to see this more and more. It's incredibly practical as well because you can lay like a water bottle down in here. It will fit a book, your sunglasses, all of that. But I do want to show you, I dressed up this bag as well. So I have my cream satin bow charm here from the Gals Guide shop. You can shop these at thegalsguideshop.com. They are available. I have this little gold chain, which I found on Amazon, and I have the lock on here from another bag. And then it has its own little bag charm, if you will. The zipper has these little cherries, which are just so cute. And then, of course, I added my handbag heels. These are the gold square, which I added to this bag. And then again, this bag was vintage and pre-loved, so it does have some corner wear, but these are going to continue to protect the bottom of this bag. And again, these just stay on here forever. I also have a custom insert inside this bag, which I got from Zumani. I also have an insert inside the Speedy bag. I do find that using a handbag insert on top of the handbag heels will protect the contents of your bag from messing with the magnets. So they are magnetic, so if you do have another magnet, it is going to move the magnets, because of course they're magnets, right? So you just have to kind of be mindful of anything that is in your bag that is going to be magnetic, but I do find that a handbag insert really helps with that. So this is the pick for me for my East-West top handle bag, but there are so many on the market that I just think you can't go wrong. But then I would also say the next kind of category of East-West, and I think that this is actually getting getting more popular as we get closer to fall, is a shoulder bag style east-west bag. And I will tell you, I think the Coach Empire 34 is a great option for this. I did try this on. I wasn't sure if I was in love with it on me. However, if they were to get a color that was enticing enough, I probably would try this. I did see that Minx for All got it in suede. I will link her full review in the description box down below. It definitely made me more excited about this bag. But I do have another east-west bag in my collection that really takes the cake for me. I love it so much that it just ticks all of the boxes. So this is my Mulberry east-west Bayswater bag. This is an older version, but they did come out with a soft Bayswater this year, which is very similar, except it doesn't have the postman's lock, and it has kind of like drawstrings on each side. I love this style so much. It's so practical. It's so comfortable. I'm going to show you it on the shoulder because it's just perfect. It's genuinely perfect. The way that it lays under the shoulder is amazing. Black and gold for me is just a superior colorway to any other color that you could buy in a handbag. It just matches so much in my wardrobe. But I love this shape, I love this style, I love the height of these handles because it gives you enough room under the shoulder, and I find that this is definitely a very hot and trendy style right now. I mean, every brand under the sun is doing it. I've seen some from Parisa Wang, I've seen Floron just launched a new one, which I'm interested in. It does look a touch small, but I love the look, I love the style, and again, it's super practical. It's also a little bit bigger than a mini bag, so I think it's the perfect size for the girl on the go, so I think that's why it's also so popular. Last but certainly not least is a bag that I was influenced to buy this year. I got it pre-loved, I got it for a great price under retail, and I just couldn't pass it up, and I'll tell you, I am in love with it. I have zero regrets. Social media influenced me right. It is the Dellier Midi New York tote. This bag has been on my Instagram, on my For You page, on everything for over a year, and I finally just had enough, and I got so many ads for this bag that I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. It would be a really great style for work. It's very sleek, very elegant, just very polished. I love the wings on it. It looks very high-end luxury. The belted feature is just stunning. You've got a huge capacity. It's definitely like a mid-size medium bag. It's not small, it's not mini. They do have this in a tote size as well. I just love this. I love this as a top handle carry on the crook of the arm. It looks very chic and sophisticated. No matter what outfit you put this with, it will elevate you for sure. So I see why people love this so much. It's also great craftsmanship and quality. And what I love about Dellier is they do donate for every bag that you purchase. They do make a donation. So I think that that is wonderful. They just have a really great brand that they're building. So I do like to support them. In fact, it does make me want to buy more bags that aren't necessarily high-end luxury, but you're getting that luxury quality for a lot less. This also has the quiet luxury vibe. There's not a lot of branding going on, and I do feel like that's trickled over from last year. Not quite as much as last year. I think last year was kind of like the old money vibe. This year, monogram is definitely back in action, but I will say when you want to be a little bit more polished, a little bit more quiet, this is a perfect bag. I love it. I have nothing bad to say about it, aside from the fact that I don't wear this as a crossbody. It looks incredibly foolish on me. It is way too large. It like bounces off of my hips weird. I just think it's very strange. I think it is strictly a top handle carry, and I love it, and I'm thankful for all of the ads on my Instagram. So those are my picks for the top 6 It Girl bags of 2025. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, definitely give this a thumbs up so I know to do more videos like this in the future. And if you have any questions about anything that I shared with you today, I would be happy to answer those for you in the comments down below. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I post handbag reviews twice a week. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.